right, what's good, YouTube? It's Jay here. I was gonna try saving up some gems for this event or making an alt account for this new update that just came out, but they of course dropped us with this beauty right here, and I gave in. All right, I sold my soul. What's weird is though I'm short like 1,500 gems, and I don't know why. I'm gonna try restarting the game really quick. I'm short 1,500. What the fuck? That's a lot of hard-earned taxpayer money that's just missing right now. I still have it on my iPad on the mobile version of the game, which is weird. I had about 4,000 gems. Now I'm at 2,500. We have all of our new selection packs. We've got Refined Blade and Fusion Potential. So let's take a look at what's kind of in all of these really quick. We got all these new cards. You kind of looked at them in the previous video, but we have a lot of fusion cards, a lot of brand new fusion cards coming into the game finally. A lot of ancient gear stuff too, which is pretty cool. We're gonna be doing the whole Despia, Destroyer, Phoenix, Enforcer shenanigans. Let's see if we can pull them. Here we go. That's a lot of packs. I think we're gonna do these one by one. I don't know if we want to do these one by one. Fusion Destiny, I think we already had a copy of that. I hit skip by accident because I'm a dummy. All right, well, it looks like we pulled Dromedary and Owlbear again and whatnot. We got Break the Destiny. So, I mean, if we could just pull the mats to build, to craft, like, a majority of these cars, that'd be great, at least. So let's spin another 1,000. Yeah, screw, we're just gonna skip opening all of them. We got Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer right off the rip. Second set of packs, let's go. All right, so that makes that a lot easier. We also have all the new punk cards. That's cool. All right, well, we've got pretty much all the value we want to get out of this set. Let's just go ahead and spend the last 500. I'm about to spend the other amount on my iPad. Fallen of Albaz. Interesting how many reprints there are in this pack from the other pack that just dropped that had all the Despia stuff in it. Okay, we got the Punk Fusion cards. Ooh. And then we got a shiny Sword Soul card. I'm gonna keep all the Sword Soul cards. I just saw one of my favorite YouTubers, Lithium2300, upload a video called Sword Soul DPE with the title, "Please ban this," and I believe him. It sounds insane. We got a lot of broken shit in this game now, man. Like, way too much broken shit. Go ahead and make ourselves another Super Poly. I don't think we need branded in white. We might. We'll keep it for now. Okay, another Super Poly in here, or not a Super Poly, yeah, another Super Poly. I think this is everything we need right now. Let's go take this deck for a spin, shall we? Yeah, I'm gonna slap a third Masquerade in here for the fun of it. We pulled one from a pack. Let's see. Got this sorted by. Oh, if you guys want to see all the super rares and ultra rares that I just pulled, let me show you really quick. So. Yeah, this is everything we just got from all the packs we just opened. So yeah, I mean, we got a nice little selection of things here to literally use as materials for whatever deck we're gonna be building, pretty much. But not too shabby, not too shabby. So let's go ahead and hop into some duels with this. See how this kind of goes. I was debating if I wanted to just review like the replays after, which is what I might do, because that's a little bit more faster. Now that I've had some time to get some duels in, I've been doing them for like an hour or so. We can kind of take a look at some of them. See how they went. We'll take a look at this very first replay that I took a L in. It wasn't my best showing of a deck. I actually misplayed quite a bit. So I subsequently changed the build up a little bit after we played around with it here. But I had a lot of fun with it still. So this hand made me debate if I liked using a lure, not a lure. I ended up cutting it for a hot second. But we played against heroes, and this guy dropped Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer on me eventually. And it just made the game impossible to kind of win with the hand that I kind of started with. So he's gonna do the usual stuff, summon Stratos. I infinite impermanence his Forest. He's gonna summon Stratos, go into Verte, summon DPE, and I'm pretty certain he passed on this. I thought it was a stupid play at first, I'm not gonna lie, but it held out. DPE is just really, really damn good. It's damn good of a card. I'm gonna play Hard Piece, wipe his backboard, get that cool animation going. I attempted to activate Allure, then I went into Owlbear, added Branded in red, tried to slam into the Anaconda, then I even though that wasn't gonna work, I really wanted him to pop my Allure so I can activate Brandon at red and summon Masquerade. But I forgot about the other ability of DPE, where it basically makes you lose attack. All your monsters lose attack based on the number of hero monsters in your graveyard, that's fun. The next opponent that I had, I do not remember what he was playing actually. I'm pretty certain it was Sword Soul. But he couldn't get any combos going. I hit him right off the bat with an imperm, I think, onto a Moye, however you pronounce it. Yo-yo. So yeah, he's gonna summon the Moye. I'm gonna hit it with an imperm. I heard this is the best card to hit with impermanence for the Sword Soul deck, or one of the best cards. And I'm pretty certain this just kind of shut all his plays down. He also tried to do a couple other things, but I also had an Ash Blossom in hand. So he went to play Fusion Destiny. I hit him with an Ash Blossom. Stopped him from basically doing literally anything with DPE. I just did not want to face that card. It's just very good, man. It's way too good. Overall, the power level of this deck, I think, has kind of jumped a little bit more with having Branded and Red and having Masquerade kind of to play around with now, and a couple of other extra cards here and there. It gives you kind of a lot more to do. I cut the Branded, I think Branded and White, I cut that card. It's not a good card. Having triple Branded of Red and being able to basically activate a polymerization of your standby phase, pretty cash and money, honestly. The deck still kind of suffers a little bit. It lacks. It definitely lacks compared to the IRL counterpart. We lack a lot in the fusion deck department. We lack a lot in the main deck. Like, we don't have our Branded fusion, our other fusion dragons like the Ice Jade or Mirror Jade. I'm sorry, not Ice Jade, but Mirror Jade. And I think Lebellion is his name. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have not played a whole lot with the Branded deck, but we're missing quite a few pieces to the overall core strategy of the deck. So he pops Raigeki on my Aluber for some reason. I literally couldn't tell you why. So I changed Super Poly to it. I'm going to use... I figured, well, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to take one of your monsters with me. So I'm going to go into... I think I go into the Quartzes? Yeah, go into Quartzes. And of course, since it's a fusion monster on the field, I can use Branded Opening to prevent it from being destroyed, which basically netted. That was just a really nice move. I think that was a really smart idea. So we're gonna play Branded in red, fusion summon. I think a Masquerade Dragon. I'm pretty certain. We're gonna go into a Masquerade Dragon. Masquerade is very good. It makes it so your opponent has to pay literally to play the game. It makes the game pay to win. And then he surrenders. My favorite part was he just surrendered. He didn't even let it play out. This next duel, this duel, I don't want to show. That was against some guy I was playing as Yugi. This is all in the bronze category. I haven't played the game in a while. And I only have so much time to really grind rank today. I wanted to get a piece of content out. Just gotta show off some of the stuff the deck can kind of do here and there. This hand again was not really stellar. I kept drawing into my bricks. I kept drawing into my Destiny Hero Celestials or sometimes my Dashers, which sucks. But, you know, what can you do? This guy triggered Lightning Storm. Actually, this might be the guy who cosplayed as Yugi. No, this guy was playing Zoodiacs. He was playing Zoodiacs. Yeah, he Lightning Stormed my back row and then Raigeki my phase down. Seemed like overkill in my opinion. So I was gonna go into the whole Zoodiac play, summon out Zeus. I forgot that this was the second turn because my first turn went by so quickly. So he got out the whole Zeus combo pretty much without any difficulty whatsoever. But I was kind of able to play around it a little bit and just bait him a little bit here and there. So we're gonna see the best Exceeds monster in history summoned to the field, being Divine Arsenal AA Zeus, because this card is not broken at all. Master Duel is kind of like the Wild West right now. You can play literally anything goes. We've got, what is it, Adamanticators, Full Power Zoodiac, Tri-Brigade, Shenanigans, Despia is kind of on the uprise now. You have the whole Drytron deck where you could pump out instant, or not instant, but infinite negates. It's a say. We're gonna go into Branded and Red here, summon Despia and Quartzes, and then I kind of just said I'm not gonna do anything past this point. I'm gonna let him just kind of just sit there, pretty much. I honestly don't remember what my game plan was here. I think it was to activate the Quartzes, try to bait him into using his Zeus's ability during his turn, and then hit him with an effect veiler, but it kind of didn't work like that, I think. So I activated Quartz's ability. I immediately chained effect veiler to that Zeus. It was probably not the best play in the world, but you know. When Quartzes leaves the field, though, we do get effects. We can summon out Fallen of Abaz. I use Alabaz's ability to fuse with someone, I think, another Quartzes or Masquerade Dragon. And we summon Albion, actually. Albion immediately lets me fusion summon into another fusion monster. We're going into the Masquerade, the Blazing Dragon, and then we just got a whole bunch of effects on the field. And then by the start of his battle phase, or his turn, we've got 3 monsters on the board. It's pretty nice. So yeah, this is all within the first main phase of his 4th turn. He's gonna go into Zoodiac Borobo. I didn't mean to activate the effect of Dramaturge that fast. I kind of did it too quickly. I should have waited till he summoned out Dryden, because then he had a free pop on the field. But what's weird is he went for the Dramaturge instead of like Masquerade, or I don't know why. Maybe because it was a 3K beater. Not sure what the plan was there, honestly. We drew the Albion. We're gonna activate his ability to send a branded card from deck to grave, to place him in the bottom of the deck and draw a card. He's gonna chain Max C, and he's gonna train Dryden for the cost of 1,200 life points to pop. I believe he's gonna pop the Masquerade Dragon. But we also sent branded opening to the grave, so we prevented that destruction. We're gonna draw into Fusion Destiny. Great, best card in the game, without a doubt right now. Immediately go into the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Our battle phase is up. We're gonna do a little bit of damage here. I believe he does something to stay alive here, or we win. We won here, okay. So, Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer coming in clutch, top decking that Fusion Destiny, and pumping out the best fusion card in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. The last duel, it only lasted 3 turns, but I mean, it was still really fun. A mild element of back and forth, but I mean, it was pretty honestly kind of one-sided, really. It was a little one-sided. We drew meh, but having that Max C in hand was actually pretty nice for the following turn, I believe. So we send Albion to grave, or to the bottom of the deck, send a spell card from our deck to the graveyard, top deck Fusion Destiny, immediately go into our Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, and we just sit on this. We just kind of sit on this. I forgot to set Brandon in red. I was so eager to move on to the next turn, I forgot to set Brandon in red. That was a misplay on my part. But it really didn't make that much of a difference. He was playing Aromages. This is silver gameplay right here. He was playing Aromages. So we chain the Max C to that 1-for-1, and the guy takes the challenge, man. He summons a lot, honestly. He's gonna summon out all these Evil Thorn shenanigans, going to Aromage Jasmine, I believe. Or yeah, Aromasfree, I don't know how to pronounce that, man. Aromasfree Jasmine, I don't know. We're gonna attempt to pop our own Destroyer in the Jasmine. We're gonna use Branded Opening to keep him alive. He summons out Aromage. What is this? Marjoram? I used to play Aromages back in Duel Links heavily. That deck was so insane. You could just literally, you could drag the game off for like 30 plus turns. So yeah, we've got all these extra cards in hand from literally him going crazy with all the special summons. We're gonna pop that back row with Destroyer. And then we're gonna activate Super Poly. This all happens within my standby phase, mind you. This deck has so many quick play spells you can play now, from Super Poly to Branded in Red, Branded Opening. It's something else, man. We're gonna activate Branded in Red on our standby phase. Fusion Summon Quartzes, and we're just kind of set up here, really. Dromedary is gonna come back. Tragedy is gonna activate its ability, and we're also gonna get Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer at the same time. So I mean, the deck has plays now that we have Branded in Red. It's a lot more faster pace compared to before. Oh, we're not gonna summon the Destroyer because we popped it this turn, so we're gonna go to battle. We almost didn't kill him on this turn. He's gonna use the effect of his continuous spell back there to summon another Marjoram. So we trigger Super Poly and fuse the Dromedaries that we just summoned with that Marjoram into, I believe, another Masquerade. Yeah, we summoned another Masquerade, so we can lock him into having to pay 1,200 life points to activate card effects. But it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's a deck now. You got a lot of plays. You have quite a few plays with Masquerade Dragon being in the game. So here's the deck that I'm ultimately kind of sticking with right now. It's a deck. It's fun. It's not the best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh in the game right now, but it's probably my favorite deck to play with currently. You know, we got our Despian comedies, triple Despian tragedy, 2 Max C, 3 Ash, the bricks for the Destiny Hero package, Fallen of a Bass, 3 Aliber, 2 Dramaturge. 2 is okay. I think 2 is okay, honestly. It sucks kind of drawing multiple level 8 monsters, but I don't think it's terrible. We got our 1 Albion. I used to run this at multiples, but we don't really need it in multiples anymore, at least in my opinion. We've got our Ad Libitum. I have yet to actually use this card from the few duels that we played. I haven't used its main effect yet, but we'll get to it one day, baby. Harpy's Feather Duster, Allure, Fusion Destiny, of course. Lightning Storm, we've got Despia Theater, 2 Super Poly, 2 Call By, 3 Opening, and 3 Red, and 2 Impermanent. As far as the future deck is concerned, we got our Mud Dragon of the Swamp, Starving Venom, Predaplant, Drago, Stapelia. We've got our Titan, Titaniclad. This deck is really subject to change. I mean, the extra deck is kind of whatever. You know, we got a couple of cards we can probably swap out here and there. We don't really need Brigand anymore, but it's nice to have some options. We've got our Albion, we've got our 3 Quartzes, 3 Masquerade. I don't know if you need 3 Masquerade, but I put 3 in here. Destroyer, Phoenix Enforcer, our Proskenion, I always forget how to pronounce that name. And then of course, we've got the 1 Predaplant, Verte Anaconda. So, Master Duel is literally the Wild West right now. You can play pretty much anything and it'll work. It's not hard to get to Platinum or Diamond now with just any deck. You can play any deck and get where you need to get. It's just a matter of what you want to focus on preventing from happening. Do you want to prevent special summonings and searching from happening, or do you want to prepare for more floodgate based decks? You know, it's fun. It's really fun right now. There's pretty much anything you can play. We do need some adjustments to the ban list though, man. I'm working on building Dark Lord Despias next. I got most of the Dark Lord cards pretty much ready to go. We're gonna kind of see how that plays out. That'll be pretty fun. Overall, I'm having fun with this deck. Can't wait to keep trying it out. Can't wait to keep trying out different builds of it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. So thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like on it, sub to the channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh content and other gaming content. And as always, see you later.